Well, what happened to the child you used to know? The answer is adolescence, which surfaces, and with that, the quest for an identity begins. Teens love to demonstrate their struggles with adolescence with status symbols, prestige, wearing the right clothes, to owning the right gadgets, from stereos to sunglasses, not to talk of owning and knowing your way around the latest and newest of technology. Because to them, acting or pretending to be matured is the only way they are going to be recognized and accepted in society. This is the Little Voices Big Idea Show with yours truly, Abina Dako. Join us this and every Saturday at 11 a.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 2 p.m. Join us, myself, and talented teams just like you as we discuss issues most important to you. And remember, be yourself. Do you know why? Everyone else is taken. Whoa, trust me, no one is in charge of your identity. No one is to blame for your identity. No one controls your identity. No one controls who you are except you. Good day, sweethearts and lovelies. You're welcome to the Little Voices Big Idea Show with yours truly, you know the name, Abina Dako. Sweethearts, I've had an exciting week. I don't know about you, but my week has been exciting. Quite hectic, but mostly exciting. I've had so much fun this week. I'm hoping you have too. Last week we talked a lot about identity struggles. We talked about forbidden behaviors. We talked about status symbols. We talked about how it feels like to be a teenager. And all this boils down to the question, who am I? I have more in stock for you this week, but then, of course, I do have to go on a short commercial break. But remember to always be yourself because everyone else is taken.
For most Ghanaians, owning their own homes has been impossible for various reasons. Land guards, multiple sales, and the ever laborious and bureaucratic process of documentation. Save yourself all these hassles. Let us introduce you to Kingdom Capital Ghana Limited, a real estate and building construction firm with your safety and security at heart. Kingdom Capital has within the Kingdom City Enclave litigation-free serviced plots available for sale in Amanfum, Danchura, Somenya, near Akuse Junction, Gomua, near White Sands, Adeiman, near Pokiase. You care to know? The prices are affordable. At Kingdom City Enclave, you are not just buying a land, but securing your safety, security, and peace of mind. You can also call or visit any of our offices at Dansuman, opposite the police station. Reach us on 0244 115042 or on 0247 096459 or 0244 496510 and on 020-3381-347. You may also pick a form and make arrangements for payments and for more details at our office at Dansuman or download the application at our website. The other good news is that we have special discounted rates for groups. Embrace serene quality and comfort that lasts. Kingdom City, combination of comfort and secure lifestyle.
Oh my God, welcome back from the break. You're still tuned in on the Little Voices Big Idea Show. And of course, it's me, Abina Dako. Do you think I was going somewhere? I wasn't going anywhere. I was waiting right here for you. This week, we are still continuing on with the discussion, who am I? And before I introduce my lovely, beautiful, intelligent guest, of course, you should know I will praise my guest. But before I introduce her, let's say a wonderful, big, huge thank you to our proud sponsors, Outfits. for always hooking me up. Like, I'm loving my outfit today. I'm loving it so much. It came from outfits. Sweetheart, contact them for all your African print inspired designs, be it clothing, footwear, or accessories, and they will hook you up. And also to Marvels for giving us the opportunity to use this amazing, wonderful, beautiful place. I mean, you want to take your family out, your friends, your enemies. Who is it? Your pastor, your pastor's wife, everyone, just bring them here. Please bring them here because Marvels will take care of you like no one else will. So, back to my guest. She's pretty. When I say pretty, I mean she is pretty, drop dead gorgeous, and she goes by the name Inshira. Inshira,
Hello.
welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are we feeling today, Inshira?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Inshira is fine. I'm also okay and I'm fine. No one asked me how I'm feeling today, but no problem. So Inshira, also fresh out of SHS, just like our guest from last week's show. How does it feel to be out of school?
It feels good. You feel like you're out of stress and out of trouble because sometimes you're being chased around to go for preps and all that, which is quite annoying.
I know.
Yes. So it feels good to be at home doing what you feel like and being happy.
Wow. Inshira is being happy at home. So, Inshira, tell us more about school. Inshira here attended Ideal College. So tell us more about Ideal College.
Ideal College is not bad. It's a very nice school. As they say, how can you feel? The teachers are good. They teach you to your understanding and all that. Aside that, it's sometimes annoying, but school is always fun. You get to meet crazy people and all that, so it makes it fun.
Do you miss school life?
Yes, most times, because when you're at home, sometimes you can't go out. You are being restricted on certain things. But when you're in school, you are around your friends, so you're able to laugh, crack jokes, and do whatever makes you happy.
True. There are times when I also miss senior high school myself. I miss it so much. I miss my friends. But which part of school do you miss? Classroom, break time, or physical education? I love that part of school. I never joke with PE. Which part of school are we missing?
Okay, the classroom.
The classroom.
Yes.
Interesting choice. Why do we miss the classroom?
Okay, the classroom because sometimes the teachers don't come to class. So that is when you are able to do what you want to do, as in fooling with your friends here and there, cracking jokes. And sometimes too, when the teacher is in class, you get to have fun with the teacher because not all teachers are nice. Some are
Yes.
very mean. So some teachers come to the class and you actually enjoy their class. They crack jokes with you and all that. And at the end of the day, you feel like having more of that class. So I think the classroom is the best.
So, Inshira, we are all about finding our true selves. Who are we? Like, who am I? Who is Inshira? Who would you say Inshira is? How would you identify Inshira?
Inshira is always Inshira because it's all about being yourself. And sometimes it's not about you taking ideas from people or doing what they do. It's all about you. So you have to do what you feel like doing and how you relate to other people in a society.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's who you would say Inshira is.
Yes.
But then, Inshira, would you agree with me that at times the status symbols you associate yourself with also come together to create a better picture of who Inshira is?
Yes.
You would. So
Yes.
what are some of these status symbols I should say I would find Inshira with?
My bracelets.
Wow. Okay, I have some on, but then it's not my status symbol. Why bracelets?
because you always see me around with it, and if I'm not wearing one, I feel like something is missing out. So I always try to get one. I mostly put it on, I don't take them off.
Oh,
Sometimes you find me bathing with them, sleeping with them. Like everywhere you see me, I'm with them.
so if I see Inshira without a bracelet, it's definitely not Inshira.
Not Inshira.
No, it should be someone else. Probably you'll be like Aram or something.
Yes.
Okay, so which other status symbols can I associate Inshira with?
My earrings.
Your earrings. What will influence your choice of earrings?
The small ones, not the gal.
Not the Gao ones. Why not the Gao ones?
I think the gal ones are meant for adults because sometimes we could see a small girl wearing the gal ones and you'd be like, hey, look at this girl, oh, she's wearing big earrings and all that. But when you see an elderly person or someone within 18 or something wearing them, you think it's normal. But to see a kid wearing it, you start complaining and all that. So I think, yes.
Okay, so consequently, what you are saying is that your choice of earrings is some way, somehow related to your idea of how matured you are.
Yes.
Hence, you'd go in for something that, is related to your level of maturity.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, interesting. I know a lot of teens who wouldn't say what you are saying right now, but then it's interesting to know that there are some people who would actually, as my mom would say, stay in their lane. I know why my mom says that, but she always says, like, stay in your lane. You are here. Just remain here. Don't cross and go and enter someone else's lane and start doing what they are doing.
Exactly.
Okay, so Inshira, which other status symbols can I associate you with? We talked about your bracelets, your earrings. What else? What else could it be? Could it be your clothing, your footwear?
Yes, clothing, I guess.
Clothing, yes. So, what type of clothing can I associate Inshira with, and why?
Like what I'm wearing, jeans
Mm-hmm.
and a top, and my foot.
So, why would you go in for such a choice?
Because you feel comfortable in them, you're able to stretch, do whatever you want to do and all that. So I think I feel comfortable mostly in them.
Would you try to correct anyone if they associate your choice of clothing with who you are? In the sense that since you are someone who likes to go in for the jeans, some may say Inshira is a tomboy. Would you agree with them if they say something like that?
Not really.
Not really. So you would say that your choice of clothing shouldn't, in a way, make people assume you are something you are not.
Yes.
But in Africa, in our part of the world, people like to assume stuff. So what would you say your choice of clothing should tell me? If I don't know Inshira from anywhere and then I see you, what message are you trying to put across with your choice of clothing?
Well, I would say if you see me in jeans, that doesn't mean I'm a tomboy or whatever. But when you get closer to me and you talk to me and all that, you know I'm way different from what you are thinking. So maybe when you see me in town in the jeans and all that, and you think I'm a tomboy, that's not it. I think it's better you approach me and get to know who I am.
So basically, don't judge a book by its cover.
Of course.
Am I right?
Yes.
Inshira, we are still going deeper into the whole status symbol issues. So we are looking at, aside your status symbols, what other things should I associate your persona to? Would you eat something or go somewhere basically because a group of friends like to go there? Let me give you a for instance. I don't play around with my for instance. I've been doing this since primary school. Everyone knows me for that. So for instance, would you go to a particular restaurant because you want to gain some level of respect from your peers? Or you would go there basically because you like their food? Or you just go there because you're hungry?
I would go there basically because I like their food.
Basically because you like their food.
Exactly.
You wouldn't go there just because you're hungry.
No.
And why is that?
Sometimes you go somewhere and you get their food and you're like, I didn't want age anyway. You get it? So sometimes it depends on how the food is prepared and all that. Sometimes you go somewhere, you eat the food and you're like, wow, I'm so coming here for this again. So it depends on where you go to eat. So I prefer going there because I like the food.
Because you like the food.
Yes.
But why wouldn't you go somewhere because your friends go there?
I think it's not what everybody's doing that you should do. Do what you feel like. So I think friends, sometimes it doesn't really take you anywhere. You get distracted. So I think doing what you feel like doing is the best.
Okay. Have you ever had any situation where you've actually followed a friend's intuition or decision or suggestion and then it's landed you in trouble?
Yes.
How did you deal with such? First of all, tell me how it happened.
Okay. I think we were in primary school by then. One crazy girl in our class, I don't know where she gets the money from, but she always brings this kind of huge amount of money to class and all that. And you know, school, most of the times, stuff gets missing. So it got to a time, I think they were spying on her or something, so every day her money goes missing. So one time she got angry and she was like, nah, she's going out there to look for who has been doing that. So it was like everybody in the class. We were like, you go. And for me, I thought since everybody was going, I had to join because I was interested in knowing who was doing that, you know, school. So I followed up, and on that fateful day, not everybody who said they will go went. So I followed up, and I think we were getting closer to sit match. So I was the leader by that time, and I missed my rehearsals. So I followed her and went, and lucky, the person she was going to wasn't around. So I came back and I was changed. I had to go and hold the banner, and the other person who was holding the banner was now the leader. And it became a very big case. My dad had to come to the school. So I actually was punished to sweep class 1 to class 6 for a whole week, which wasn't easy. And if I'm caught taking someone in there to help me, I'll be dead. So I had to do that for a whole week. And from that time, I told myself that I'm not really going to follow people or friends to do what they want, because I don't want to end up in any other trouble. That was enough. So I think following friends sometimes doesn't help.
I feel your pain. Class 1 to class 6. Wow. And you were in class 5 by then?
No, I was in class 6 by then.
You were in class 6 by then?
Yes.
Oh my God. So how did it feel as a senior going back to the other classes to go and speak?
It was really annoying because sometimes you go to the juniors, their class, and they are like, you're coming to sweep, and they start doing what they want to do before they give you the chance to sweep, and you feel like hitting them, but you know if you hit them, you'll be in serious trouble. So you just have to look at them to finish whatever they are doing, then you sweep. And it wasn't like you are sweeping just once, you are sweeping 2 times a day, morning and then after class.
Oh my God.
So it was very annoying.
Wow, on that annoying note, like, wow, class 1 to class 6. Sweethearts, we'll go for a short commercial break. The discussion continues when we come back.
For most Ghanaians, owning their own homes has been impossible for various reasons: land guards, multiple sales, and the ever laborious and bureaucratic process of documentation. Save yourself all these hassles. Let us introduce you to Kingdom Capital Ghana Limited, a real estate and building construction firm with your safety and security at heart. Kingdom Capital has within the Kingdom City Enclave litigation-free serviced plots available for sale in Amanfo, Danchira, Somenya, near Akuse Junction, Gomua, near White Sands, Adeyiman, near Pokuase. You care to know? The prices are affordable. At Kingdom City Enclave, you are not just buying a land, but securing your safety, security, and peace of mind. You can also call or visit any of our offices at Dansoman, opposite the police station. Reach us on 0244 115042 or on 0247 096459 or 0244 496510 and on 020 3381347. You may also pick a form and make arrangements for payments and for more details at our office at Dansoman or download the application at our website. The other good news is that we have special discounted rates for groups. Embrace serene quality and comfort that lasts. Kingdom City, combination of comfort and secure lifestyle.
Welcome back from the break. So before the break, sweethearts, Inshira was telling us about her experience in class 6 where she followed the crowd and it landed her in trouble. Imagine yourself a senior in class 6, I mean in primary school. When you're in class 6, I mean you're part of the Ogboros, you have, and then you have to go back because of punishments, go to class 1, sweep for them, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, come back to your own class and sweep for them. The hassle is real. Inshira, like, I feel so bad for you, trust me. From today, when my friends say let's go here, if I don't want to go, I'm not following them. I can't imagine myself like being in your shoes right now.
Exactly.
It must have been so difficult. Wow. Oh my God. Inshira. But you know, let's go back to a more lively note. So if I gave you 3 different choices of bags, the first one could be a one hand bag, as we call it in our part of the world, one hand, a normal stylish one hand bag which you can throw across, or you can use it as a shoulder bag. And if I gave you a normal school bag, like a backpack, and a clutch bag, which one of these 3 would you choose?
A normal school bag.
A normal school bag?
Yes.
Why?
It's comfortable, and the way it's 2 hands, you feel all guy when you're wearing it.
Charlie, that's the one with the swag.
Yes.
But then, would you say that you would go in for a designer, you know, sort of backpack, like maybe Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace, I don't know the names of the brands, but something like that, or you'd prefer Ghanaian African prints designs, or you'd prefer just any normal backpack?
I would prefer the design ones.
Sweetheart, tell me more.
Okay, most of the times they are nice when you wear them, and the African ones, sometimes when you take them, you get fed up using it, because when it gets dirty and all that, you keep washing and washing and washing, and it's like you don't feel like using it because the color I say apart. Yeah, so you throw it somewhere and you go in to buy a new one and you keep doing the same thing to it. But when you get a designer ones, I think they are much more cool because you can take it anywhere. You just clean it and then you are good to go.
Okay, so you're looking more at durability.
Yes.
And sustainability.
Exactly.
Other than just the fact that it's nice and then everyone is using it, you know, I want to be a cool kid.
Yes.
Wow. So that means you're a deep thinker. Because some of us were just going for the designer ones because, Charlie, that's what everyone is using.
Yes.
I mean, if I want to be trendy, of course, I have to have that bag that everyone wants to use and all that.
Exactly.
Well, enough talk about status symbols, you know. Who would you say is your mentor, your role model? Who do you idolize?
Well, she's in my church. She's called Susan Nyante.
Susan who?
Nyante.
Nyante.
Yes. She's actually the strict type, but when you get closer to her, get to learn a whole lot of stuff from her.
Okay.
And because she's kind of strict, not everyone likes her. But I think most of the times when you see the strict ones, they are more serious in life more than the hey
Easy to
people.
go
So
ones.
I go to her, I'm always closer to her to learn new ideas, to add to mine. I mostly go to her to seek for advice and all that. Sometimes before I do something, I even have to contact her and all that to see if what I'm about to do is good or
Okay,
not.
is Susan older?
Yeah, she's way older than I am.
She's way older than you are.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
So, and when it comes to academics, she's very good. So most of the times I go to her and all that to seek for advice, help in all situations. So I think she's the one
She's the one you
Yes.
idolize. So what informed your decision on choosing Susan to be your role model?
Actually, at church, we went for camping. I
Okay.
wasn't really close to her, but unfortunately, I had the same room with her. So that was when I actually realized she's not that strict as people think she is. Because even though she knows what she wants in life, so she's always focused. So I realized she's someone I can really talk to and flow with in life. So that was when I started being closer to her and all that. And we started from there.
Wow, I really would like to have a Susan in my life. But before Susan became your role model, did you have someone you looked up to before her?
I think my mother.
Your mother. So a lot of us look up to our mothers. Like, my mom is my backbone. I wouldn't do anything without informing my mom. Even the things I do, and then I'm like, there's no way I'm telling mommy about this. I don't
You
know
end
how
up
she
to-
does it. I'll just be with her. We'll be talking, just talking about random stuff, and then
You end up
boom,
telling her.
just like that, I confess my sins,
Yes.
and then I'm forgiven. Why mommy?
Okay, so for me, my parents got divorced when I was a small girl. So I've always been with mommy all this while. And we are two boys, and I'm the only girl. So she's always there for us. And I see how she works hard just to achieve what we want. So before Susan, she was the one I was always looking up to because she's hardworking. And she always fought to get what we want, so we won't go out there begging and all that.
Wow. Okay, so let's go back to the whole divorced parents issue. How would you say that has influenced your life? Because most people assume that once you come from a, for lack of a better expression, broken home, once you come from a broken home, you don't really have a good chance at life. It affects your lifestyle. It makes you go in for bad choices and all that. How would you say your parents' divorce affected your life? And how old were you when they got divorced?
I was very, very young. I think I was in class 2 by then.
Class 2.
Yes.
Wow.
So it doesn't really affect me in any way because it depends on the kind of parents you have. And for my mom, after my dad left, she was there for us all the time. She teaches you what to do and what not to do. When you are doing something and you are going the wrong way, she tells you that's not the right path and all that. So I don't think coming from a broken home really affects you. It depends on the kind of mom or dad you have by you.
Do you have a close relationship with your dad?
Yes, I do. Even if, aside they being divorced, sometimes she tells me you need to go to your dad and spend some time with him so that you get to know him better and all that. So I have that relationship with him.
So would you say you are inspired by the way your mom handled
Everything.
everything?
Yes. Because some parents end up fighting all the time. Even when they meet, they keep fighting as they divorced and all that. But my mom doesn't have time for that.
Wow.
Yes.
I would really love to meet your mom because it takes a lot.
Yes, exactly.
It takes a lot for a woman to do something like that. So back to our mentor, Susan. What does Susan do?
Okay, she just graduated from the University of Ghana this year,
Okay.
and she's doing her national service at NHIS.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
So, what exactly do you want to be in future, and how is Susan helping you towards attaining that?
I want to be a bank manager,
Interesting.
and she's from that aspect.
Okay.
She did banking and finance in University of Ghana Business School, and that's where I want to go and do the same thing and come out as a bank manager.
Wow. So she gives you ideas, advice.
Yes, exactly.
Pertaining to that.
Exactly.
Okay. So our bank managers, how exactly does that conform to your environment? Would you say your inspiration to be a bank manager came from things you saw happen around you, or you'd say it came from something your mom did, or you just sat down and thought of it, sat down, observed everything going on around you and just said, this is what I want to do, I want to make a difference?
Okay, actually, I didn't want to be a bank manager, even though my mom used to work in the bank. But I had always wanted to be a journalist or a lawyer. But growing up, before I wrote my WASI, my elder brother is outside. He called and he was like, Charlie, what do you want to do in the university and all that? And I told him I want to be a lawyer. Then he asked, why a lawyer? And I told him, and then he was like, I don't think that will help, because sometimes being a lawyer in Ghana doesn't really help, because we all need money to be around us. So he came in with suggestions, and then my mom also tried convincing me to go the banking way because she did it and it wasn't difficult, so I should try it. So I sat down and I was like, why not? Because if you look around us, the economy and all that, there are a whole lot of banks out there, and once I get the opportunity to finish school and all that, I would be able to get into one of these banks and then achieve my goals. So I thought of them and I was like, then I think being a bank manager would help.
Wow, that's very insightful, because I think a lot of people want to do something basically because, you know, it's nice and it looks nice to wear a suit and go to work, and it looks nice to wear this outfit. I know people who want to be air hostesses just because
they want to travel around.
Sweethearts, I wish it was the traveling. You see their outfits, and then they get off the plane with their suitcases and their heels and all that, and that's just it. That's where the fun ends, and that's where the fun begins. That's it for them. But then, Inshira, tell me, aside having Susan as your role model, which other people do you look up to? Because now we have Mami, we have Susan. Which other people, do you have a particular celebrity that you look up to?
Not really.
Not really. And why is that? Because a lot of people look up to different celebrities from different genres, but why?
I haven't really focused on that part yet, but I'm sure if I'm to, I would find someone.
Interesting enough. Well, when Inshira finds a celebrity that she is really interested in, maybe then she could take a cue or two from them. And on that note, I would also take a cue of my own and go on a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned.
Soul TV, inspiring generations.
Okay. Welcome back to the show. It's still the Little Voices Big Idea Show with yours truly, Abduna Darko. And I have here with me my aspiring bank managers. I mean, watch out for her. She's going to be the bomb. So, bank managers, Inshira. Inshira, tell us, have you ever done anything you've actually sat down later on to tell yourself and beat yourself up on and just go like, I just shouldn't have done this?
Yes, I have.
Would you like to share the experience with us?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so it was about my best friend and I, actually my male best friend, who is in tech. And it got to a time, you know how best friends relate, so when one is ignoring one, you feel it. So he wasn't actually replying my messages and all that. So I had to go see one of his close friends who is at Legon to try help me talk to him and ask him why he's behaving so awkward. And when I went there, instead of him to help me, he tried making a move that's trying to kiss me. And I was so close to him, so because of that, our friendship ended there because I didn't want any trouble aside that. So when my best friend came back to his senses, I asked him why he was behaving like that, and he told me he couldn't explain. So we became normal again, and for the other friend, we are not like how we used to be. Sometimes he texts me, but it depends if I should reply or I should just leave the message.
Okay, so what exactly do we regret about this situation? The fact that you went out trying to save your friendship with one friend and lost the friendship of another.
I think in this case, sometimes when you are going through something with your friend, it's better you try and make time and discuss things yourselves than going outside to seek for help and end up
in such a
something
dicey
else.
situation.
Yes.
That's really interesting and insightful because most people actually prefer to go to other people and say, I need your help. Can you help me with this person? But then at times if you are able to master the courage and go to whoever it may concern and just go like, you know what, Kofi Abnajwa, sit, let's discuss this. We are friends. We've known each other for a long time.
Exactly.
Let's just resolve our own issues by ourselves. It helps. So in Shira, we are going to have a little exercise,
Okay.
which I hope you are okay with. So do you have any type of music you enjoy?
Yes.
What type of music would that be?
It's a reggae dance hall by Stoneboy.
Oh, which one in particular?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Do I know that one? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. What exactly about that song or what lyric in that song would you say relates to your persona?
I think the chorus.
The chorus.
It goes like Semidi miti bubom na se one day me ye. Na se one day me ye. Why na me don't know when I wanna be attitude. That part I relate it to my life because aside all the struggles, when I make it in life one day, who am I really going to like love or
and give the attention and appreciation.
yes, because
to.
I've been through the struggle all alone. So when I make it one day, it's just going to be me because I've been through it alone, not with someone. That's how
Wow.
I think.
So which other music would you say have lyrics that speak to your persona?
Joe Metal,
Which of his songs would that be?
My Everything.
My Everything. So which lyric in the song actually speaks to you and
I think-
informs decisions in your life?
I think Every lyric, like all the lyrics.
All the lyrics in
Yes.
the song. Do you have a particular like verse that you enjoy?
Yes. How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. Lord, you are my everything. That's the part.
That's your favorite part.
Yeah.
Of course, the Lord is our everything.
Yeah.
And you have an amazing voice. You have no idea how much I'm enjoying this exercise. So, song number 3.
Song number 3. Song number 3.
Okay, well, basically, it doesn't have to be a song. Maybe a movie, a book you've read, something, anything that speaks to your persona.
A movie. Acrimony.
Acrimony. Acrimony, acrimony. A lot of talk about that movie. So, what exactly in that movie speaks to your persona?
In the movie, it got to a time, the lady and the husband, she was always taking advice from the sisters and friends and all that. But I think in times like that, you're supposed to sit down and discuss issues with your husband, not go out every day seeking for advice, because sometimes at the end of the day, where you went to seek the advice from, you realize it didn't really help you, and you end up doing what you weren't supposed to do and you regret it. So I think listening to people outside there sometimes doesn't really help. It's all about you, like sitting down, taking your time, and then taking a whole look at the issue and seeing what you can do about it.
Wow, that's actually when you mentioned acrimony, I didn't see us going there, but then we did go there, and then I'm glad we did, because most often than not, we actually sit down and we make mistakes. These mistakes, day in, day out.
Yes.
There's something going on. Confront the person it concerns. Don't go to someone else and sit there and go like, this is what Ajwa did, and I didn't like it. But Ajwa doesn't know you didn't like it, because you are not telling Ajwa. You are telling Amma. Amma will then go and tell Ikea. And then Ikea will think, okay, so Inshira and Ajwa are not friends anymore. But you guys are still friends. She might end up saying something that Ajwa will go like, okay, why would Inshira say something like that? And then before you know it, the whole issue, that was domestic.
Stand upside down.
Yes, and that's how wars began in the past. Don't ask me which of the wars. I know the war, the particular war I'm talking about. But then basically that's how things like that start.
Yes.
And unfortunately you don't have like nice endings.
Yes, of
so
course.
it's nice. So another movie or story or song that speaks to Inshira's persona.
A movie. It's actually a series.
Okay.
It's called, the title is The King's Daughter.
The King's Daughter.
Yes. It was about a king looking for his missing child.
I think it's Korean or something
Yes,
like that.
yes. By the end of the day, I think they switched. The fake one rather became the daughter, and then the real daughter was out there struggling in life. And the fake one knew she wasn't the right one, but yet she still went for that position and all that. And she was trying to be wicked in a way. So I think in life you have to be more content with what you have. And like you said, stay in your lane. Your right time will come. So I think there's no rush in life.
There's no rush
Yes.
in life. So the reason for this exercise is that I wanted to see some of the other things that speak to your persona. So you have music and then you have movies.
Movies.
Do you have anything else that speaks to your persona?
Not really.
Okay. So basically all these things come together to inform us of who you are. And as you know, we are all about who am I, like just who am I, trying to discover and getting to know more about our persona, who we truly are,
Yes.
our true identities
Yes.
and our true selves, and how that reflects on our current situations, past and future. So you have acrimony, you have geometal song. Is it gratitude?
I think it's my everything. The
My
title.
everything.
Yes.
And then we have
Stone Boy.
Stone Boys tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
and we have
The
the King's Daughter. So all these things, would you say there's a particular message that aligns in these movies and songs you've listed out? Is there one message that aligns in all of them?
Yes.
And what that message?
Just be patient.
Some of us are so immune to the word patience. Some of us don't have it. So how would you help someone who is impatient to actually get a level of patience in their life?
In this era we find ourselves in, there's a whole lot of pressure. So you're like, you see your friends doing this and you are also in a hurry to do it. Meanwhile, you know this is what you have. So in that case, you just have to relax. Allow them. It's all about being patient. Just allow them. Because God knows the right time for you. And when it's your time, it's just your time. You explore. So I think being patient is the best. In order to go and rush and do something, you might end up regretting later. So it's all about patience.
Patience is key. Sweethearts and lovelies out there, just be patient at all times in every situation. Let's take insurance advice. Be patient and don't just listen to music, watch movies for the fun of it. Learn something from it. Pick a message. Let that speak to your persona. Let that influence your decisions, because of course your identity and who you are is always going to be affected by internal and external factors. And goodness, Inshira, you've been amazing. Like,
Thank you.
I just don't know how to express my gratitude towards you, because you've been absolutely amazing. I've loved you, and thank you so much for coming onto the show. So you see, when I start thanking my guests and being so appreciative and flowing out and raining all the thank yous and God bless yous on her, then you know we are getting towards the end of our show. But then, have you noticed something about this place? Like, it's beautiful. I don't know what you are waiting for, but you really need to come here. You really need to, like, experience Marvels, because they are so kind. They're not just giving us the opportunity to use this amazing environment, this amazing place, but also at the end of the show, our guests get to learn how to play mini golf. Like, I mean, who doesn't want that? Bring your people here. I've told you, your boss, your secretary. I mean, give them a treat. Where else than Marvels? You can contact Marvels, or you can locate Marvels on the Ifwa Sutherland Street, right after the Abilimpe traffic light. You can also call their contact numbers on 0302 771 337 or 0200 509 320. Or again, you can contact them on 0249 817 222. And what more can I say? I mean, look at my outfit. Just look at the dress. I love it. And as usual, outfits hooked me up with this lovely attire that I'm so loving. Like, I'm not taking it off. I'm wearing this till next week. If you see me in town in this, yes, it's because I love it that much. Please follow Outfits on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at Outfits, or you can log on to their website at www.outfits.ga and call them. Please call them, place an order, get some for everyone in your family. They have dresses for kids, adults, oldies, you name it. They would hook you up. Clothing and accessories. Call them on 0270 707071 or 0501 391 847. If you've had as much fun, you've learned as much as I have learned, if you have been truly inspired as I am, sweethearts, be patient in life and wait on our next exciting, informative episode. And remember, if you want to sponsor our show, call us on 0540-290725. Or if you want to get your kid on the show, if you want your kid to be the next insurer sitting across from me next week, contact the same number, and please be yourselves because everyone else is taken.